Hey guys, I welcome you in this wonderful video. So this is a different video. We know that Deriv has given us a beautiful platform. So this will be a little review and overview, if I may say, of the platform. So I haven't used it much. This is my first day checking it out. I just opened the demo account and tried to open a few trades, navigate through the tools, the widget and everything. So there will be just my honest review, and as I'm saying, it is mine. So this is what I've observed. This is not what I'm trying to tell you, make you guys believe. This is what I've observed in terms of the platform, and this is my honest opinion on if the platform is good or not as good as the other platforms. So before I can just get started, if Deriv or when they were creating this platform, it was gonna be better if they have observed all the other platforms that we are using. For an example, MetaTrader, that's the platform that we use more, and also TradingView. So it was going to be better if they observed how those platforms work and what tools we enjoy about these platforms, and then when they building one, they should make sure that it's become better compared to all the previous tools that we've been using, because it can't make sense, and it doesn't make sense to move from something good into something bad, or to move but it makes sense if you move from something bad to something good. So I hope that this platform is good and it's gonna improve over time. So let me just give you guys some few things that I've observed that are good and some things that are bad. Now, for an example, let's say I want to open V50. I should be able to drag it and drop it in the chart. But in this case, I'm not able to do so. I don't know what's the problem. I'm not able to drag V50 and drag it on the chart. I'm not able to drag V25 and drag and drop it on the chart, which is a feature that we traders, we like to use a lot. We have to be able to drag on an asset, and then we are able to observe its behavior or its price. And that's an issue about that. They should make sure that we are able to open a platform easy, not having to right click and then click view charts. Now we should be able to do it with one click, just drag it and put it there, not like 3 clicks, or even we have to go and search it there, which is something not good. So they should try to change that, if maybe they will listen to our views as traders. So that's the first thing that I don't enjoy much, to try and adjust this thing. And also I think there was supposed to be just a simple click to close this asset. For example, I should be able to just remove this asset with one click. If I don't want jump 100, I should just click somewhere where I have to close it, instead of me having to right click again. And as you can see now, I can't find the menu, so I have to click somewhere. Where do I click? I don't know. I want to close this chart. I want to remove an instrument, but unfortunately I don't see where I have to remove it. So anyways, that's it guys about assets. Let's go to another feature. You can see that I'm already struggling. I want to remove V25. I don't see where I have to remove it on the menu, so it's something bad. So when it comes to the chart, let's say I click on the screen. Do you see what happened? I click on the screen, a buying menu opened, or an order menu opened, where I have to put orders, which is something bad. At the beginning, it just caught me by surprise, but now I observe that you have to shift here. I don't even know what these things means. Have to shift here, and then now, okay, it's still popping, and have to shift here again. Let me see, it's still popping. So the platform is inconsistent, guys. Previously, when I click on the screen, nothing was happening. I had to change something somewhere around here, and then it'll pop. So I think this line, they show you the low of the price and the high of the price, or the opening and the closing, something like that. I don't know what's that for, but it was gonna be better if you were to hover on top of it, and then they will tell you what it means, because we just observe that it's some kind of a sign. We don't know what it means, but I think it shows you the difference between the spread, where your order is gonna be opened. I assume is that issue. So now, because I deactivated it, when I click on the screen and order menu, it doesn't pop up. So I don't know what's up about this, but when I activate it and click on the screen and order menu pops up, And again, I don't want to buy by just clicking on the screen, although it can be a good feature to other people. But usually we find ourselves like clicking on the screen and we try to point something, and then this menu will like disturb you. You see, as I'm trying to like drag, the menu pops up. You see, I'm just trying to move my chart, and when I release, it pops up. So it's something not good. I don't want it, you see. So I don't want it. Yeah, I don't like it. Let me not say I don't want it, because that's not my platform. So it's not a good thing. And let's go to indicators. If you can see indicators here, we have a limited list. We have a limited list of indicators, and there are indicators I don't see. I don't know why, and I don't know which method they use to select the indicators. One person can ask himself, the Fibonacci retracement is here, but where is the Fibonacci expansion? Where are the other tools? Where are the gun tools? Where are the other indicators? And then that can raise questions and say, what method did they use to select the indicators that we have to use? Or I mean the trading instruments, or maybe the drawing tools that we have to use. Which method did they use to select these tools? Ne? So that's another issue that is not good. Ne? And another thing, when it comes to lot sizes here, adjusting lot sizes, you can see that the lot sizes are like fixed values in this list, in this drop down list. Yes, it's good, because if they were to include all the values, maybe we're gonna have like a long list. Ne? But I think we do need the other numbers. For an example, if they've added an incrementation button where I can just increase it by one by just clicking, ne? Instead of me having to type it manual like that, I'll be able to just click here and increase it, or click this side and decrease it. It was gonna be a good thing. Ne? So let me just try to open some position. I'm opening some buys. So yeah, I've opened a lot of position. You can see by this menu. And yeah, as you can see, they are moving on the side on my positions widget, but unfortunately I don't see a one-click close. Ne? For me to close this trade, I have to like right click and then close position and so on. It was gonna be easy if there was just like an arrow which will just allow me to just close quickly without me having to click, because when it comes to trading, more especially when you scalp, it has to do with timing. You have to make sure that you close quickly, you open quickly your trades and so on. So it's gonna be easy if there's an X here to just close the position, close the position, close the position, close the position. Yeah? So we don't have that. Now let's say you just want to, but a good thing is that let's say you just want to take all of these profits at once. You can just like say, okay, close all position, and then you click once, you take all this $70 at once. That's a good feature. Yeah? And then let me close them all like that. Yes, close all, and they are closed. So now let's say I want to see my history. So I will have to go to trading journal, and this is something which I don't like as well. You see a trade or a position here, it is being indicated by 2 rows, which is a waste of rows. Ne? I know nobody pays for the rows, but it's a waste of rows. It makes the data look so huge. It was gonna be better if this trade, ne, it was just gonna be included in one line, where they will say, I have opened V75 and closed it at this point and this position. But what they are doing is that they are just doing like the real trading stuff, whereby they treat even closing as a position. They click closing as a trade individually. Yes, you can minimize it like this and make it one line, but even when you have minimized it, I think it was gonna be better if it was gonna like tell me, although good things that I can see like the profit and so on, but I also need all the opening and closing here, just easy as that. So I think that's another thing which is, I don't know, it's not good, because it seems like I've opened a lot of position because the row is double the position that I've opened. So that's something which isn't interesting on my case. Ne? And then let's go to one other thing which is beautiful, the dashboard. Ne? I think this is one feature that they have excelled in creating. Ne? This is a feature that they've excelled in creating. You see that it can show me my profit, it can show me average daily, whatsoever. It can show me all the things that I need to analyze my progress. Ne? it can show me, although other things I don't know what they mean. They can show me my win rate there. So it's just so simple and so easy, and that's a beautiful thing. I like it. So this is a feature that they've excelled in creating. So I wish they also do that in all these other features. Yeah, so again, another thing, let me just open other positions again, other buys. So guys, this is just a demo. That's why I'm doing this clicking and clicking. When you're trading, you don't have to open your position like this. It doesn't make sense. You're just gonna lose your money. So let's say I don't want this position on this side, and I drag them, and maybe I want to put them down. I place them down. You see, they are down. So let me say I don't like how big they are. If I try to decrease it, it doesn't decrease anymore. It doesn't decrease anymore, meaning it has ended here. But it will be better if I were to able to decrease it even further. If I want to look at my chart and even look at the price, it was going to be easy if I was going to adjust it according to my case. So here, when we have the long list, you can see the pattern that I was talking about, which is hidden when the position are on that side. Yet it's one of the most important features, and I think it was gonna be better if they were to like highlight it even more, so that it can be easy for me to click it, because we know closing is as significant as it is opening. So I hope it was gonna be better if they did that. But what I can say is that, okay, it's a good platform, but there are those few things that they need to fix, and yeah, they have to make the platform a little bit comfortable to use. And another thing is that, you see, when I right click here, nothing happens. It's just a menu for me to buy or to sell, which is good. So when I right click this side, watch, when I right click here, the context menu pop up, which is something that I don't want. Although this platform is hosted in the browser, but it should behave like it's native. It should behave like it belongs to my PC, not in the browser. So they should disable the context menu here. Maybe the developers made a mistake, but they should try to disable the context menu, so that I will not be able to like open the HTML of this widget and see the entire code. Yes, we cannot do anything, but I don't like it. Right clicking here should give me a functionality for the platform. For an example, it should give me something to do, maybe to like allow me to select a watch list, or allow me to like do whatever I want to do with this widget, just as it does on the main screen. It doesn't do on the header. It only does on the main chart, which is something good. I think they should also remove it. Yeah, there is a room for improvement. They should improve this platform so that we can enjoy using it. And even when I click here, you see that the context menu pops up, which is not consistent. When I click there, it doesn't pop up, but when I just click here, it pops up. So these are things that the developers should pay attention into. So yeah, that's it, guys. Just go check the platform out. Maybe you're gonna love it. And look, when I try to drag my price on the left, I should be able to see clearly the current price, so that I will take a decision with boldness. Now I just see a candle. I can't like move the price at the center, so that the price can begin at the center, so that I will see what's happening. You see, I try to drag it on the left, nothing happens. So they should also allow us to push it on the left. Just as you can see with MetaTrader, there's some icon here where you can press, which allows the price to be pushed on the left, so that you can observe everything. And also when I zoom, you can see that it has ended. So they should also make sure that when I zoom, they try to adjust according to time frame, that when I zoom, it should continue to adjust, not just coming to an end like that. I have to then move the price back. They should like adjust with time frames. I know it's not a big thing, but yeah, that was my opinion. So thank you, guys. That's the platform. You can go check it out. It's a good platform, but there are some features they need to change. So that's it.